Culture.
Culture is a learned behavior that society transmits.
It can be a custom knowledge and objects or behavior.
Culture can be an idea, a flag, or a value.
It can also be food.
Sometimes persons may refer as somebody with a lot of culture or like a very cultural person, but this may not only be the only way that we can use this term, and it can even be any food or anything that has to do related with society and what it has to do with the environment.
When we find somebody that has a similar culture to us is where we belong. To a group or society we feel part of.
Society is the largest form of a human group. And as mentioned, it is a lot of people that have something in common. It can be heritage or culture. Members from society learn something and that it can be a tradition and they pass it through generations. This can be a belief, an art, or a video. Los Angeles is a very popular city, famous in the world, but sociologists do not consider it its own society by itself. Language is also a very important part of culture. A very fun fact is that actually in English we use words related with war to express like random stuff. For example, whenever we like something a lot, we say it's bomb or something like that. My first language is Spanish, and a fun fact about it is that we have a different letter, which is ñ, and it's mainly one of the letters that we mostly use in Spanish, and I believe we don't have that letter in other languages, and it even has its own date, and it's in April 23rd. In the other side, when speaking about society and the way that we connect with others, it's based in norms and values. Of course, at the beginning, we would have many conflicts, and that's the way we established a government. And now we have completely established like norms and how we should treat others, in order with respect, especially that is a value, very important. So we can all be maybe not share the same ideas, but do not get into conflict and always keep or maintaining the best way as possible. When talking about culture and the dominant ideology, I can give a very good example, which is that in Mexico, we are mostly Catholics, around the 80% of persons that live in there. And well, we have even included this type of beliefs into our non-school days or non-job day, which we can consider a holiday, but it might only be for Mexico, if that kind of makes sense. A good example was a couple of days ago when in December the 12th we call it the Day of the Virgin Maria, and it's like very important since mostly all of us are Catholics in that country, and we get to share like the tradition of the day. And sometimes they don't even go to classes, or they don't even work, even though that it's not like a Catholic school, because they just take it like as in general. This is an example of how the Dia de la Virgen looks like, and it's a moment where they take many flowers and candles to the church or any area that it's near. People also do food and they have a good time.